Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well and are healthy. For today's video, I am going to be doing a look using the Balm Cosmetics Autobalm PIC PERF on the Go palette. And this is the color story for it. I also grabbed a couple more things from the Ipsy box. I do have on that Yenza Super 8 lip oil. Still don't know how I feel about it yet. It's nice, it's hydrating, and it gives a little bit of color. It smells like watermelon, which is not my favorite scent, but. And then I'm also going to be using the Hey Honey concealer. I'm just going to do my eyes first, and then I'll conceal and put the rest of my makeup on. So this palette has 2 mattes, a primer, and 5 shimmers. So I am going to use the primer in this one, and it's a neutral primer. And I'm using a Sephora concealer brush. I'm just going to place that on my eyelid, up to my brow. You can tell it makes a difference. Look at that. So just even if you wore that on your own, it would conceal any veins or dark spots on your eyelid. So that applied very nice. I like it. Really quick before I move forward, I want to let you know that I have my granddaughter here with me today. She is currently watching cartoons. I'm going to do a video. She's going to watch the cartoons, and then we're going to do some schoolwork for her. But if you hear some noise in the background, she's watching Tangled, so is what it is. With my Delium 785 brush, I am going to dip into the shade St. Charles. And this is going to go above my crease, per the norm. I have used the Balm Cosmetics in the past, and I really think that it's so underrated and it's not talked about enough. Some of their things are repetitive, but I love the quality and pigmentation on all the products from the Balm that I have used. With my Luxie 231 brush, I am going to dip into the shade Sunset. Sunset. I'm putting this in the outer corner of my eye. With the Delium 777 brush, I'm dipping into the shade Rodeo. It's this white one here. I'm going to pat this on my lid, and I will probably incorporate another color or two, but right now I just want to see what it's looking like. I think this says a Luxie 223. I dipped it into Ocean Street. This is going on the outer V. And I am just patting that into place right at the moment. Grabbing the Delium 785 brush again. No additional product. With that same brush, I'm going to dip into Rodeo Drive, and that's that white color again. With my Delium 773 brush, I am going to dip into Market Street, and that's that grayish silver. I'm going to dip back into Sunset Boulevard, the blue, teal, whatever. I'm going to take a Q-tip and kind of clean up these edges. Now let's see how well that Hey Honey concealer works. And I put a little dot of it on my glass palette. And I'm just going to dot it with the other end of the brush. This Complex Culture brush I received in my Ipsy as well. And it's a precision concealer, and this one retails for $26. Now with my Sigma E30, I'm going to dip into that brown, which is Ocean Drive. And I'm placing that right under the bottom lash line. I'm going to finish doing the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back and show you the finished look. All right, guys, I finished doing my face. I used my Hourglass Lightning Edit Ambient palette from this holiday. I used the bronzer, and then I used the blush and a little bit of this ethereal light. Nope, that was iridescent strobe light. I also used the sample I received of the Artist Couture Illuminati. I placed it right there in the inner part of the eye. I did use the other sample I have of it in Cocoa Bleen, and I used that as my highlighter today. On my waterline, I did use LSD by Urban Decay and 24/7 Glide On. And then, of course, my Blickety Black from Hank&Henry. I love this liner. My Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme in Extreme Black. I put a little bit more of this lip oil on just to give a little bit of color and to kind of hydrate my lips. Going to continue to play with these items in the box for about another week, and at that time I will have a follow-up video on my Ipsy products. I didn't use 4 of the 6 products today. I like this. I like the eyeshadow palette. And then currently that Hey Honey concealer is looking pretty good. And it's not creasing and making me look like an old person. The only thing that this is missing would be a little bit of lighter colors. I mean, you got that one and then you got that, and that's metallic. I would have liked to have seen a little bit lighter one just for my preferences. I don't always like to have shimmer right at my brow, but that is me. I would pay $26.50 for this palette. I like the fact that it has the primer in there, and the primer worked very nicely. I'd like to take a moment and say thank you for clicking on and watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. And don't forget, share, like, subscribe. We're getting so close to 100. Yeah. And then we have that giveaway. So leave a comment down below and tell me what you're doing during this time to keep yourself occupied, if you have been ordered to stay home, or if you are if you've been ordered or have elected to stay home. Kind of curious. I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys. Much love.